All right, joining me now for another edition of Coach's Corner, NA3AHL edition, is, of course, Josh Fusco, head coach of the NA3AHL Knights. And, Josh, you're coming off a pretty big weekend. Last Friday, you had the AllStar Game. Your team that you coached got the win there.
Yep.
You had a win on Saturday as well as Sunday here for your NA3 team. Let's start with the AllStar Game. What kind of a thrill was that to see not only so many of your guys out there on the ice, but also to get the win?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it there a bit last time, and it was an exciting night. It was a lot of fun right from the get-go. Everybody on the bus, and it was just exciting to be able to sit and watch hockey, be on the bench, be involved with all the top guys in the league, and kind of mingle about, and all four of us coaches, we had a good time with it, and talked a lot of hockey and talked about our players and showcase, really at the end of the day, it was just those guys relishing in the moment. It's all of our guys, they played well, man. They had a great night, they had a good night, and a couple of them, like Edward scored, and Troy had two, Jake, a couple, and everybody pinched in. Everybody had a good time with it. So it was nice to see them kind of just relax and play some hockey and just have, like I said, I kind of don't stress the fun part of it when we're playing, and I'm on these kids a lot, but it was nice to see them kind of just relax a little bit and just play.
Sure.
Obviously Jake got the win, I got the win, but it was a little scary at first, and Jake came down on a breakaway there on Christian. I said to Christian, you probably face this kid 5,000 times a week.
Yeah.
You should just lay down on the ice because you know where he's going with the puck. Yeah. And then obviously I kind of yelling over to Ken there from Long Island, hey, I get half a point. Bye, I get half a point. So but we had a good time with it, Tim. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun, and it was enjoyable. And obviously the honor of being the head coach for that team and the winning team it was good. It was nice. It felt good. A lot of congratulations, and I know a lot of the parents and our fans and our support, here with the Knights. It was they were all pretty happy with, not just we were there, but our coach got the win.
Right.
So it was cool. It was awesome.
Right, and then we flip it over to the games that count in the standings, and you guys got right back into the winning column there with a couple of decidedly dominant wins.
Yeah.
I think you had a 7-0 win on Saturday, and then 15-3 Sunday. You had 83 shots on goal on Sunday. Maybe could have even been a few more. A couple close calls. So I mean, when again, you guys, we've talked about it before this season. When you're able to go out and produce results like that, obviously you're happy with that result, but also at the same time keeping the focus, moving forward here. As you got one more before the break. What kind of do you now want your team to focus on coming out of the All-Star Game, coming out of those two big wins, and having one more before they get a little time off before heading off for Christmas and New Year's?
The game against Central Penn, to kind of backtrack to that a little bit.
Sure.
I know I said I wasn't worried, going in about the 9 guys in the game the night before.
Right.
I was worried about a little bit of a lag there, and to be honest with you, Central Penn played us real tough, took us to OT.
Yeah.
And they've been playing teams tough.
Right.
So it was good for us to kind of, after a long break of games, 2 weeks there, to go out and have a good performance. And it kind of put me, a little bit at ease, knowing that we can be put in certain situations. The break that we had did us well.
Yeah,
and it was a well needed. Yeah, it was well needed.
Yeah.
You can see it. You can honestly see how fresh we looked. We were a well-oiled machine the whole game.
Sure.
Not a whole lot of breakdowns, and we kind of kept it going the whole time.
Yeah.
Again, penalties, being disciplined against them was a big focal point for me in pregame, and we did a pretty good job on that. The call with David there and getting tossed. He's 10 feet tall, so it's kind of hard, when he's hitting a guy that's up to his waist,
right,
or chest. It is what it is,
Right.
So I don't really count that as a issue with the discipline part of us. Exton, obviously it's Exton, so, you know, I worry a little bit about us being complacent and kind of just going through the motions. And, you know, I talking to the coach after, who I have a lot of respect for, and the job he's done with that team.
Yeah.
You know, that they don't stop, they don't
Right.
quit. You know, it's easy for some, you know, lay over and die, you
Right.
know, and just say, forget about it. You know,
Right.
just my biggest stress point the whole game was to work on certain things that I knew we were weak in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wanted to see our neutral zone be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see our forecheck be perfect.
Sure.
I worked on a lot of different face-offs. You know,
Right.
I threw a few new face-offs that I just came up with on the fly.
Yeah.
You know, and I wanted to see how these guys would read and react to, you know, having something done on the fly. You know, like two minutes left in the game and I have a critical face-off down by a goal. If I can just draw something up and throw it out there, I know these kids are going to do it, or
Right.
they're going to execute it. You know, Robbie Trotini, man.
Yeah.
We forgot, you know, going back to that.
Yeah.
That perfect example.
Right.
Robbie's been pressing so hard for a goal. I know the whole team's been wanting to get his first goal, and simple. Hey, I called the three of them over.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Eddie, I don't even care about the puck.
Mm-hmm.
Lift the stick, drive through the center. Robbie, you're right in front of the net.
Sure.
One job, go to the net.
Yeah.
Ethan, pick the puck up, shoot it low. I want it on the pads.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it was like the most perfect
Yeah.
thing of beauty I've ever seen. Like
Sure.
the most perfect face-off play. It was just a
Yeah.
simple play, you
Yeah.
know. But they listened to me, and at the end of the day, hey, if they did it and it didn't work out, or the puck didn't sit there, or Ethan didn't catch, you know, get the puck and get it on net, all right, whatever. You know, they tried. It still shows me something. But the fact that it was executed perfectly
Right.
just says a lot of the tremendous development that these kids have been, you know, getting.
Absolutely.
So, you know, that was my thing with Exton.
Mm-hmm.
Let's throw some new things in the mix here. Let's work on things. Let's make sure everything is tight. Everything is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I brought a couple of 16s up to get them some time and,
Right.
and play. So, you know, it was a good game. You know, 83 shots. Hey, we were at 50. I wanted 60. You know, we were at 25 there, 23 in the first. I wanted, you know, 40 shots by the end of the second.
Sure.
It's just little things like that
Sure.
to make sure that our mind is still in the game. We're still focused. We're still moving forward as a group.
Mm-hmm.
We're still moving forward individually. You know, so that you know, that was the big thing there. And then obviously heading the break, our last game was against Exton again.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, hey, and I got on him today, and we had a nice little conversation after I skated him a bit, and you know, you can see it in practice, like, hey, we're on break,
Yeah.
and that's, you know, I think myself as the coach, not just them as the players, kind of need me to kind of snap a little bit,
Right.
and get on them, and the feedback that I got from them, you know, it shows that, hey, you know, coach is right.
Yeah.
You know, we got to make sure that we're out here every day working hard. We got to make sure every day that we're getting better. You know, guys are going to have bad days. Teams are going to have bad days. But my number one objective with this team from day one is I got guys that I want to get to our next team, to our next level. I got guys that I want to get to college. I got guys that I need to develop so that next year they're the stud guys on this team, so on and so forth. So, you know, that's my biggest stress point right now is we're going in the break. We still have a job to do.
Right.
We still have 60 minutes of hockey ahead
Yep.
of us. We still have another practice. We got a nice team dinner tomorrow night. Let's get the work done. Let's enjoy our time. Go on break, rest, not do anything with hockey, get away from each other a little bit, and then we come back and it's back to war. So.
Now you mentioned Robbie Cittini had a good weekend getting his first goal, but also a guy who's skated with you now for a few games in a few weeks is Louis Kuka, player you brought in recently. Just overall, what were your impressions of him and as he adjusts to this league and this level?
Louis is a great addition. When I talked to Louis at the beginning of the season, I met Louis over the summer with a showcase team that I was coaching. And a guy that's become a good buddy of mine, Oktay Armagan, from New Jersey Raiders, with the Titans a little bit. He's actually doing a camp here December 28th.
Sure, yeah.
I highly recommend you guys get out to it. I highly recommend, you know, use players and you get out to this camp and see what's offered.
You can find those registration forms on both our website, www.wbsnights.com, as well as the rink website, revolutionicecenter.com, in case you are interested.
I just followed the registration link on the top on the Raiders website. But, you know, he brought Louis to my attention. I talked to him, and Louis was already committed to going to, you know, Penn State Berks and playing club. He's a 98. He didn't really know the path of junior hockey and stuff. When Louis reached out to me, hey, here's the situation. Do you have a spot for me still?
Right.
It was a no-brainer. You know, I sat and had a nice long talk with him, had a nice long talk with Oak, and you know, it was kind of, hey, it's already been a relationship. He's going to be a big addition to this lineup. I know it, and he has been. You know, and I said to him, I was kind of joking him a little bit. You know, it's too bad you weren't here, you know, for another couple of weeks prior, because you'd be in this AllStar game.
Right,
you know, that's just the type of player he is. You know, he's got good hands, he's got good vision, he shoots the puck, he's got a couple goals already. So it's adds depth to the roster, it adds depth to that lineup, and you know, gives me a lot more options.
Sure.
And man, he's great on the PK too. So you know, now I have more layers in the PK to use. So yeah, no, it's kind of how I brought him in here, and you know, he fit right in right away in the locker room.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just like he's been here the whole season. So it's great. It's been great.
Any big plans for the holidays?
I think I'm gonna take like 2 or 3 days and just. I'm gonna board up my windows and deadbolt my door. And just
throw the phone away.
Throw the phone away, man. Like, yeah, yeah. It's as much as I say, like, I know I'll miss these guys, you know, for the week and a half.
Yeah.
I know I'll miss them, and I'll be chomping at the bit to get right back at it. But no, I think you know, just outside of other things that we do here, you know, just relax a little. See some family, you know, my nephew up in New York, my brother, you know, 1-year-old son is first time uncle, so I haven't, you know, being a part of the nights and stuff in the summer, it was tough. I was on the road a lot, so it was tough to get to enjoy, you know, those little things.
Right,
so,
right.
You know, going and seeing them for Thanksgiving and stuff like that, it's important to me, so I look forward to it, man. I do. I can't wait to, you know, last Christmas, I got him a little mini stick, so now he's actually a little bit bigger. He can walk. So
there you go.
You know, maybe go off play a little knee hockey with the nephew and show little Frankie how it's done. You know, show him what his uncle used to do. So he's getting his teeth. So that's one thing I know his mom's worried about. So he's not gonna be like his uncle. He's not gonna play hockey. We're gonna change that.
Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Well, as we talked about, Knights will have one more game before the break. They'll head off to Exton this weekend. If you want to catch that game, it'll be on hockeytv.com. You can also follow Twitter for updates, and also check out our website, www.wbsnights, for all Knights-related information. So, Josh, one more time here, we appreciate it. We wish you luck here as you round out the first half of the season, if you will, and we wish you a very happy holidays.
Yeah, you too, Tim. Have a good one.